right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Thanks for everyone who's here with us this evening. I just want to say I'm glad that you're here. And if you're here for the first time, thanks so much for joining us. What I'm going to do is, of course, go through a quick presentation. But before we do that, I'm going to just give a little bit of background about myself and talk about the reason why you're here this evening, right? Someone invited you here. Maybe you got invited through an email. Maybe you've seen us on YouTube. Maybe you've seen us on Facebook, but we just want to let you know that we're happy that you're here with us. We try to stay committed to the process, committed to being here every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we give our audience information about SSM, why we're here, what we're trying to do, and how we can help you build a business that works, where people are getting paid. Not only that, people are learning the right way how to brand themselves and how to be a part of a community where you have support. Okay, so that's what you're going to learn today. If you are an SSM member, please type your name in the chat box so you can get credit for today. If you are viewing this live on Facebook, just go ahead and put your name right in the comment section and let's have this conversation this evening. So my name is Amanda, and I've been in the online space since 2015. The reason why I decided to start this online journey is because I was tired of my job and I wanted to work from home. Okay, I wanted to have more time freedom, spend more time with my kids. I wanted to travel. I didn't want to be in a place where I felt like my back was up against the wall, and that's how I felt at my job. I felt like there was no way out. I felt like I was working for someone else that didn't really care about me, care about just my well-being. It was taking a lot emotionally, physically. It was draining me. So, of course, one day I went to the internet and I started looking at work from home opportunities. And I was just so amazed about what was out there and different ways people were making a full-time income from home. So one of the things that I want to say is, if you're one of those people that are looking to earn from home, you want to spend more time with your family, maybe you're just tired with your job, you can do this because there's so much out there that's at our fingertips that we can do if we just take a leap of faith, right? A lot of people don't join opportunities because they're afraid. Maybe they've gotten into opportunities before they didn't have success. Because it's something new and something different, people are scared. But with SSM, what we want to do is give people the knowledge, the encouragement, and not only that, the courage to move forward and actually start producing a full-time income from home. And that's what somebody did for me back in 2016. I had really no success online in 2015. I joined a ton of opportunities, but I wasn't making any money. And I couldn't understand because there was a lot of people around me that I was watching, sponsors that I was looking up to that was making a ton of money, but that was not the case for myself. And I couldn't understand why. I really couldn't. But in 2016, I had a gentleman reach out to me that said that he would mentor me and teach me the online space. Someone that had been a seasoned marketer in this industry for over 30 years. And that helped me to step outside of my comfort zone, but not only that, learn something new, apply a skill set that I now teach others. And what I try to do is give people the easiest method possible, but not only that, a faster method than your traditional affiliate marketing companies have out there for us. So this method, it's not a get rich quick overnight, but you'll start to produce results faster than you would with any other opportunity because everything is literally step by step. And it's a craft, a skill set that I've worked on for years and I've been able to master, allowing me to earn multiple six figures within a year just by completing daily tasks. right? And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing things day in and day out that allows me to produce a full-time income. And over time, it generates into the snowball effect that you really cannot stop. And I honestly feel that we don't have enough leaders in the industry. We don't have enough people actually earning in the industry. And because there's 97% of people out there who are failing within the online industry, I wanted to bring something to the table that can work for the average person. That's what I wanted to do. One of the things I realized with a lot of online business opportunities is that it's not broken down in a way where people can understand what they need to do. A lot of people don't have the support that they need. And again, most people aren't earning consistently to want to stay involved in an opportunity. So with SSM, I wanted to try to alleviate a lot of the issues. I decided to do something a little bit different today because I have a presentation that I normally put up, and we go over the presentation and all that great stuff. But today I said, you know what, I'm going to do something different. And what I'm going to do is give you guys a sneak peek of the back office so you actually get an idea of what it looks like and the information that you're going to receive when you decide to get started. But not only that, for those who are new to SSM, you get a chance to also see what's back there and what to look forward to. I just think that it's important for people to know what it is that we do and really leave nothing out. Because I'm a black and white type of person, no gray in between, black and white. You get what you see. That's it, right? And I'm extremely confident in what I do, and I believe in the system that I created. When you believe in something, you don't have a problem sharing it with anyone. You know, we have a lot of people that join opportunities, and they've never met the owner. They have never really had a live training. Some of these opportunities don't even have live webinars. And I feel like that speaks volume, because if you have something that you believe in, that you've created, that's supposed to help people, you should be on the front line giving the information and sharing what it is that you have. Not only that, for those who are new with us, we have paid out over $1.5 million in payouts to our members, which is extremely exciting. We've been around now almost a year. We'll make a year in May, which I'm excited about. And we have over 2,700 members a part of SSM. And we're going to continue to grow because this is an international business where we are working with people from all over the world, different walks of lives. It doesn't matter if you're new, if you're a seasoned marketer. It doesn't matter if you have no experience at all, maybe a little bit of experience. It doesn't matter if you never had success or you had tons of success. This is made for everyone. But what I can honestly say is for those who have been struggling or that are new in the industry, this works best for them because they're not tied to anything or committed to anything yet. And they're coming in with the willingness to learn. And it's nothing like it. When you're coming in from scratch and you're able to build from the ground up with nothing else in your brain that you've learned somewhere else, right? You just basically are starting from scratch. That works really good for beginners. But not only that, people that have learned stuff that hasn't worked in the past, they're learning something new that's easy to apply, okay? Day in and day out. So right now, we're going to go into the back office, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what we do. But not only that, the steps, I think that's important for people to know how simple the steps are, because people are like, I want to join, but I really don't know what I'm going to be doing. Is this something easy enough for me to do? Right? Everybody wants to know that. Like, I see other people doing it, but am I smart enough to learn the information? Is it easy enough for the average person? Right? Because again, a lot of times we get into these programs and we're working these systems and it's like your head is going to explode because it's too much stuff to do, not enough time, and it's too complicated to even get started. Okay, so we have here This is the back office, okay? So when you come into SSM, you automatically have lifetime access to the system. But not only that, you're going to get a username and password that's going to work for your account, just your account, okay? The first thing I tell people to do, and this is really important, is bookmark this page, right? Or bookmark where you log in. And the reason why is because you're going to be in here a lot. You don't want to have to keep looking for it. You want to save your username and your password and just bookmark the page. How do we bookmark the page? You just hit this little star right here. And once it turns blue, that means it's bookmarked. So you can go back to it over and over and over again, right? So this is where all of your meat and potatoes is at. This is where all the information is at. You don't really have to go outside of SSM for anything, okay? And some of the stuff that you may have to go out for like, as example, a domain name, we show you exactly how to get it and set it up. And it should take you no more than 5 minutes to do that, okay? Every module that we have back here, that's part of the setup process, is short and simple, straight to the point. Now, as far as the knowledge, which is the training, it is a little bit more in depth, and that's only because we touch on a lot of things within the industry. We're not giving you just a whole bunch of stuff to do. We're also explaining to you why you're doing the things that you do, because it's nothing like knowing why you need to do this, why you need to do that, why this works and why this doesn't work. So in a lot of the trainings, it's not just about giving you things to do. It's also explaining to you why the things you do work and why there's some things that you do that doesn't work, no matter how much you do it, right? And that's what I call light bulb moments. Light bulb moments. So you're like, wow, this is why I've been doing this and this wasn't working for the last 5 years. Or wow, this is why I've been doing this and I'm not able to get signups, right? So we go into a lot of the psychology behind marketing, but not only that, how to sell someone without selling someone. And we're going to get into that because it's like, how do you do that? One of the things that I discuss is how people don't want to be sold anything, right? So just to give you an example, if you want a cheeseburger from McDonald's, Ronald McDonald doesn't come and knock on your door and say, hey, are you ready to buy a cheeseburger today? That never happens. Never, ever. No matter what it is that you buy, you have a taste for it. Maybe you see it somewhere like a commercial, you hear about it on a radio, and then you automatically your mouth is watering and you want to go and you buy that cheeseburger. So the same thing happens within the online space, is that you have to program yourself and put out information that makes people want to connect with you. And that's not through selling and asking someone if they want to take a look at your opportunity. If we don't do that in the real world, why are most people coming into the online space and doing that exact same thing over and over and over again? Because they're being taught to do that, or they see other people doing that and they think it works, but it doesn't. And these are one of the things that I learned when I had a mentor back in 2016. You provide people with value, you give them education, they will make a decision based off of how good your program is. And what we have is something unique and it works, okay? So when you first come in, you're going to get this video that's going to pop up. And all you have to do is watch the video. Now, a lot of people skip the video because they're so excited, right? But no, you need to watch the video, because the video is going to give you the navigation of the back office and what to do first, what to do second. And it's going to really help you to understand what to do first and what to do second, what to do third, and why you shouldn't be skipping anything, right? So this is like a quick start guide so that you're not missing anything and you're not moving too fast. That's why we have this video. So I tell everyone, please watch the video. Once you watch the video, you're going to go right here to this start here button. And this little yellow button that's moving is going to help you to set up everything that you need, because there is a little bit of a setup process. This setup process shouldn't take you more than a couple of hours total. And this is if you are a beginner, a newbie, like brand new to the system, brand new to navigating the internet. If you know a little bit about the computer and navigating through stuff, it'll happen much faster than that. But I'm talking about like the average for the newbie that's never done it before. Okay. Before I click on the start here button, I'm going to just go over the different levels. So people will come in at one of these levels, and based off of what level you're at, the button is going to be green or it's going to be gray. Okay. That's that simple. Now, the reason why I have both is because, of course, I'm the admin, the creator of the site. But for those who are coming in, let's just say you come in at the silver level, right? As an example, the bronze package is going to be green and the silver package is going to be green. So you're going to have access to both of these. Now, let's just say you come in at the bronze level. This button is going to be green, and the rest of them are going to be gray because you don't have access to them. Now, if you want to gain access, all you have to do is hit the gray button. The gray button is going to give you access to the next level. Okay. Now, everything that you need is going to be in the packages. The most important stuff for you to start is going to be here in the Start Here tab and here in the bronze package. Right? So people are like, if I come in at the first level, can I make money? Yes, you can make money, because this is where the meat and potatoes is at, right? These other packages is just additional educational material, digital products that you can purchase, okay? And as you become more familiar with the program, you can upgrade to any level that you want. Now, you might be one of those heavy hitters, top players. You don't want to play any games. You just want to get in where you fit in, which is what I recommend, because I've never been, once I've learned how the industry work, I've never been the type to come in at the first level. I also believe you get what you pay for, right? So sometimes people are like, well, if somebody comes in at the gold level, will they make more than me? More than likely, yes. Because they paid for more information than you that they can use to leverage within the business, right? Right? So, like, as an example, before we keep going, if you come into a job, does the cashier and the manager make the same? Absolutely not, right? It's not going to happen. They have different levels of education that allowed them to make more money. One makes less because they're the cashier and probably just have a GED, right? The manager probably went to school, paid for more education, therefore the manager makes more money. Think about it, guys. You get what you pay for. And that's with anything, anywhere in life. Another example. If you want a new pair of shoes, right? You're going to pay less and you're going to pay $19.99. Within a couple of months, you might lose the heel to that shoe. Why? Because you paid $20 for it. Now, if you go into another store and you decide to buy some red bottoms, we know how much those cost, right? We're talking about thousands of dollars. You get what you pay for. You're going to look at it and you're going to tell that it's an expensive shoe just because the bottom is red, right? And that shoe is probably going to last you for years and years to come. You get what you pay for. Now, one more thing before we move back into the presentation. Who's making more money? The owner of Payless or the owner of the person that makes red bottoms? I don't know. Like, you just tell me. Is a Payless store going to outdo a Wray? It's just not going to happen. That's why they have Lamborghinis and then they have Hondas, right? You get what you pay for. The Lamborghini is going to give you all of the bells and whistles and going to look good. It's going to drive good. You're not going to feel the bumps. It's going to move much faster. It's going to slow down when you want. They even got cars that speak to you. You could talk to them and they'll do what you want them to do. Are you going to get that with a $30,000 vehicle? More than likely, you're not. Okay. So I don't care what opportunity you join. I don't care if it's SSM or something else. You're going to always get what you pay for. That's it. So, and again, we go over that as well, having unrealistic expectations, where a lot of you guys just see things and you want it, but you don't want to put the money or the effort into it. All of that ties in together. People don't understand, but what my mentor told me, and I believe in this. I believe in this 100%. This is psychology. When you buy something and you invest more money into something, you work harder for it or you treat it better. So, as an example, people who come in at the higher levels are going to work harder for the money that they put into it most of the time because they want to make their money back. And not only that, psychologically, because they made the investment, mentally, they also made the investment. Common sense. If you go in and you put $5,000 into a vehicle and someone else put $300,000 into a vehicle, more than likely, they're not going to treat their $300,000 vehicle like you would treat your $5,000 vehicle because they made an investment. So now they're committed to keeping up with what they have. It's a commitment level, and that is all the psychology behind the commitment that you make. Right? Am I right? Okay, so let's realistic. This is realistic stuff. Thank you, Bonnie. So you have to make sure that you come in if you want to make a ton of money, if you want the education and knowledge, you want to know how other people are doing it, you want to do it fast, get in where you fit in, upgrade as quickly as possible. As soon as you learn something and you learn something and you apply it, start learning something else. Don't just be stuck on that one thing that you learned because it's working so well, because there's always other things to learn. So with the packages, they're one-time payments or one-time investment for each level. You can always upgrade. If you upgrade within 30 days, you pay the difference. If you wait until after 30 days, if you're a procrastinator, whatever you want to call it, some people don't like to use that word, but whatever you want to call it, you're going to pay the full amount when you decide to upgrade. But you can do it within 30 days, which is what I recommend, and go to the next level. So we have the bronze package, which is $125, the silver package, which is $325, and then you have the gold, $500, the platinum, which is $1,000, and then the diamond, which is $2,000. And these are all, again, one-time payments. All you're doing is opening up more training that's going to allow you to move faster within your business. Okay. So let's go to the Start Here tab and let's see what's behind door number 1. Okay. So this is the part that I really want to touch on, because this just goes to show you how easy it is to get started with SSM and start applying what you know. So you're going to have a getting started, a let's get started. It's just a little bit of information here. You can read it. It's not that much information, but every time you're finished with one step, you're going to hit the next step button, and it's going to take you to the next step. The setup process is only 8 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, it's 8 steps. That's your setup process. Okay, so once you finish reading this, you're going to hit the next step. And then what you're going to see is that it's going to take you to step 1. How do we know we're on step 1? Because it turned green. It took you right into the next step. So you're going to stay connected. And I believe that staying connected is important, because when you want to do well at something, you need to be around like-minded individuals. You need to be around positive energy. You need to see people winning. It's going to help you to want to win. And not only that, it's going to help keep you motivated. Okay. So you're going to join our Facebook community. You're going to join our Telegram chat, and then you can download the Telegram app right to your cell phone. Okay. So that's step number 1. This is one of the tasks that we complete. We stay engaged, because if you're engaged with other like-minded people, that's going to help you to move faster within your business. Okay. So from there, you're going to hit the next step button. You're going to go into step number 2. Right there, turn green. Okay. So step number 2 is you're going to register as an affiliate. This is how you get paid. Okay. Right now we have 3 different payment methods that we're going to be using. We're going to be adding more as we go. We're getting approved for more ways to pay people. Why? Because we have international folks, and some people that are international, they can't use Stripe. So we have PayPal, and we have TransferWise. Right now we're working on a TransferWise account, but you're going to be able to get payments through us using one of the payment processors that we offer. So you're going to register as an affiliate, and this is going to allow you to be able to get paid through SSM. Okay. If you don't register as an affiliate, it's kind of like you're not really even in the program, because you won't have an affiliate link. An affiliate link is what allows you to be connected to the system. Okay. So then we have step 3, where you're going to update your account. So here, this is for our success coaches. And what we do is we make sure that you're following the steps, right? Because we want to hold people accountable. We want you to be accountable. How do we do that? We have this information that you provide to us, which is your Facebook profile link, your iDev affiliate link. And what we do is we link this to a system that we use that gives us all the information that we need to know whether or not you're completing the task. And this stuff is easy to find, because we tell you exactly where to go to get it. Okay. It's only 3 pieces of information. 3. All right. We tell you exactly where to go to get it. So now after you're done with this, you're going to go to step 4. And step 4 is getting your website name. Okay. And the reason why you get your domain name is because your affiliate link is ugly, right? Whenever you get an affiliate link, it has all of these numbers and letters mixed together. We want it to look pretty. So as an example, Linda McNeil, right? If she wants a really good domain name, it could be workwithlindamcneil.com. And what we do is we connect that domain name to your affiliate link, so that people aren't looking at an ugly affiliate link. They're looking at the domain name that you created. Okay, so we show you a video, again, step by step. It's step by step, guys, on exactly how to get the domain name. The video is about 7 minutes long, 5 minutes long. It's not that long. It's going to show you exactly how to get your domain and connect your domain to your affiliate link. Okay. Step 5, you're going to move right into how we earn using the platform. So we have these short videos that is going to tell you exactly what to do. There's a video and the details. So the reason why I did this is because some people love videos. They love to see it. And some people, they just love to read. Whichever one is for you, it doesn't matter, because we have both. Okay, so you go through the videos, which are short videos, and it explains to you why you're doing the things that you do. Okay, so here are the videos. When you're done with these videos, you're going to move to step number 6. Step number 6 is talking about traffic. Okay, with the traffic, the reason why we have traffic is because we have people that are coming into the platform. And what we do is a percentage of that money is pumped back to our members so that you don't have to be stressed out about trying to sell someone something. You can focus on the business and branding yourself. A lot of us, we get into the space, and because we have to focus so much on selling, we don't focus on the things that we need to do to create the audience. So if you want to focus on that part, branding yourself, building your business the right way, something that's going to last for years to come, you shouldn't be focused on selling anything. And that's where I was messing up, because in the beginning, I was spamming my link. I was reaching out to people in Messenger that didn't even want to do what it is that I was doing. I was in Facebook groups spamming my link. I was calling 100 family and friends trying to convince them that what I had worked. And none of that stuff worked. I even ran Facebook ads and spent tons of money running ads through YouTube and Facebook. It didn't work. Again, people don't want to be sold on anything. They want to just come to you when they're ready to buy. And if you understand how that works, which is what you're going to learn through SSM, you won't have to worry about money. You won't have to worry about spamming your link and doing all of that crazy stuff. We do not teach that here because, again, it doesn't work. Okay, so we have the traffic. Traffic is for our members, SSM members only. You can participate in the traffic, and when you get in, you'll get the price points, how it works, and how we get paid from the traffic. Okay, so then you have step number 7, which is the most important videos to actually, it's the orientation, which is a live training that we have twice a week. Okay, this is, again, you're going to just we're going to go over with you the things that you need in order to be successful. We're kind of like reiterating what we already gave to you, but now we're going to do it in a live session and kind of go more into detail about, again, the reason why the things that we have are in place. Then we have step number 8, which is the required training. So the reason why we do this is because each and every person that comes into the platform has a success coach. And to minimize the amount of questions, most of the stuff that you're thinking about or the questions that you're going to ask are in the first 4 training modules, right? So what we did was we put those trainings that are most important right here in step number 8, okay? These are so important because it's going to allow you to really understand why certain things happen the way that they do, why you're doing them, and how to make money as quickly as possible within the platform. So I tell everyone, if you watch these first 4 videos, by the time you set up your meeting with your success coach, which you'll do here, okay, you won't have a ton of questions. So depending on what level you come in at, you're going to get a certain amount of time within a success coach. So for the bronze and silver level, you get 15 minutes. For the gold level, you get 15 minutes. For platinum, it's 30 minutes. And as a diamond member, you get an entire hour. Okay? And we're going to just go over again the basics, the things you need to focus on first. And I know people are probably like, wow, there's so many different touch points. The reason why we have it this way is because repetition is key. That's why when you go to school, Think about it, guys. Think about everything that I'm saying, why it makes so much sense. Think about when you're in school, when you're in kindergarten and first grade, what are the things that they go over every single day? ABC, ABC. They sing the ABCs every day. Your kids come home, they can't stop singing the ABCs. They hear it every single day. Why? Because from them hearing it every single day, at some point it clicks, and now they can say it on their own. Now they can recognize letters. Now they can start to understand how it sounds, what the sounds make from those letters. They're preparing them for what? Reading. They're preparing them for writing, right? But where do they start? A, B, C, D, E, F, G every single day, because that's where it starts. Now you're in the first grade, you know how to spell words, you know how to sound them out, you know the meaning behind them. You'll never know that if you don't learn your ABCs, right? Right? So we do ABCD. They do it the entire year of kindergarten, the entire year, 7, 8 months, they're learning the ABCs for a reason. It happens for a reason. So the same thing with an online space. The reason why we have so many touch points is because the more that we say it and drill it in, it starts to make sense. And then you start to apply it and you start to see the results. Where if somebody says something once, it may go over your head, or you don't remember it, or you don't understand why you're doing it. But if we're constantly giving you different examples and explaining things to you, some it's going to happen right away where they're going to understand it. And some people it might take a month, but you will get it because we're saying it over and over and over again, the most important parts in order for you to win. So don't think when you're getting on a meeting, or you're hearing a meeting or a training and you're like, I heard this before. Yeah. And you probably don't remember, but you heard the ABCs 1,000 times in kindergarten. And that's why you're able to read today. Okay. That's why you're able to read and comprehend, because you heard it over and over and over again. Okay. So from there, you're going to go into step number 9, which is really nothing. It is something, but it's nothing. But this is just your upgrade. If you want to upgrade, because a lot of people upgrade, right? They want to learn more. They're getting results in their business. They're like, I want to take this to the next level. I want to be a top leader. I want to be a leader in the industry. I want to be able to offer people more information. This is where you upgrade, okay? And from the moment you upgrade, you automatically have access to the next level. So I hope that information, I'm not going to go any further, but next time when we have a meeting, I'll touch into the different levels. But that information is basically how you get started. That's like the meat and the potatoes of SSM, step by step. Yes, repetition is key. It's key to anything. I always tell people, even with losing weight, you can't just do it once. Some people want to lose weight and they're in the gym for years, right? It may take them a year, it may take them 6 months to reach their goal. Some people, it takes 3 months to reach their goal, depending on where you're at mentally and how much repetition you put into it. It's the same exact thing with an online space. So whoever invited you to this webinar, you can get back to them to get the link or to ask any questions that you may have. Again, we want to say thank you so much for attending this webinar. We appreciate you. Yes, you want to talk? Did you want to say something, Ajani? Yes, you do. Okay. We're gonna have a couple of testimonies, and then we'll leave because we have a few minutes. We have a few minutes, guys. I'm not in a rush. You can hit the unmute button.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Wow. I always look forward to these webinars, especially today, because I I work at a nursing home, and actually last week we were able to do groups, and earlier on this week we were allowed to have visitors, but now we have to wear our full PPE because we have a positive in our building. And I was like completely stressed out today, and just coming on here, you know, feeling the energy from this webinar. It's just such an incredible blessing, and I thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I am doing incredible with this amazing platform, and I thank God for blessing me with you and this amazing platform and all these amazing friends that I'm meeting and connecting with. So I have earned 1,300 5 weeks of consistency.
5 weeks,
and
that's great. And congratulations on your upgrade. I see that you upgrade. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. I'm happy that this made your day better. That's what it's supposed to do. Guys, we do inspire people and we motivate people. We share our love and compassion for working with people, because this space, you are working with a lot of people, right? You're actually connecting with a lot of people, different people from all over the world. So thank you so much for that. I'm happy that this helped your day.
Thank you. You're so welcome.
Nicola, how are you today?
Hi, Amanda. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. How are you?
I'm so good. Every week I come on here and I'm like, I just love this. It feels like family, and we say that a lot, but I just feel so comfortable. Yeah, I love it. And you get my Scottish accent, hopefully.
Yes.
I just want to pick up on one or two things you've said today. Is talk about my personal experience with it. You talked about how everything is explained to you, and you say light bulb moments.
Yes.
To me, I've had so many light bulb moments that I would call it clarity, because there's that saying, when you're into a dark room and there's obstacles that you can't see and someone puts the light on, you can then navigate the obstacles. So from you doing the broken down trainings for everyone that tells you what to do, how to do it, why you're doing it, and when to do it, that's unheard of. I've been on so many training systems and coaches that tell you what to do, but not the how, why, or when. So that's utter clarity, and it's such a weight lifted, because I've been peddling and doing what I think is right, and it's not been right. It's just been manic grabbing of advice, and you've just flicked the light on. It's not a light bulb moment. You've lit my whole room up. You've lit my head up, and I can see where I'm going. So that's what the breakdown does for you. It gives you clarity.
Yes.
So that's the one part. The other part that you had spoken about is totally gone at my head, because I get emotional sometimes. I do. I just get so passionate about it. The technical side, is it newbie friendly? Can anyone do it? Linda McNeil's on my screen. She will nod frantically. If you just said to me 5 months ago, you're going to go get a domain and you're going to link things to it, I would have been running out the door. Right? I can't do tech. Well, I tell myself I can't do tech. You have a 5-minute video and I've done that.
Yep.
So anyone from any skill set can, if I can do this, and Linda will nod frantically again, if I can do this, anyone can do this. And that's because you make it so simple and well laid out. And I just love it. I put it in all my messages too. I said it yesterday, I won't stop saying it. I'm so grateful to be part of it. It's just incredible. And I just love talking to you. Love your smile.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And that's what, you know what, you're right. You're right. It's clarity. Yep. Yeah. Because again, I think a lot of people are in the industry and they don't have clarity on just how things work and how easy it is, but it seems so difficult, right? A lot of times it seems like you can't touch it, you can't see it, because of the way that the information was broken down to you before compared to now. And it's like night and day, literally. So you're right. Clarity. It gives you clarity on a lot of things. And I never really thought about that, but it helps a lot when you know why you're doing things and when to do them and why it works, instead of someone just telling you to do something all the time. Do this, do that. You got to do this, you got to do that. And it's like, well, why or what or how often or, you know, and then you have all of these unanswered questions in your mind that's making you kind of like feel overwhelmed, right? So yes, you're absolutely right. And I'm so glad that you're here with us. You're doing a great job. So I'm going to wrap it up. Again, get back to the person that invited you. Thank you so much for taking the time to be a part of this webinar this evening. I love you guys. Stay inspired, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys next week. Next week, Wednesday, guys.